Alright, so we'll be doing Loyola JSS past question. That is the first of them. It is labeled LJC Mat 1. So this is 954, then 378. You have to subtract them. So 4 take away 8 is not possible, so you take 1 from the nearest neighbor. This becomes 4, and this becomes 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. Then 4 take away 7 is not possible, so you take away 1 from here. This becomes 8, and this becomes 14. 14 minus 7 is 7, and 8 minus 3 is 5. That is the answer to the first question. Then the second question, you have 678, take away 299, take away 299. So you have to subtract this from this. Now if you have to take away 9 from 8, is not possible, so you take away 1 from here. Sorry, you take away 1 from here. That is, this becomes 6, and this becomes 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. 6 take away 9 is not possible, take away 1 from here. This becomes 5, and this is 16. 16 minus 9 is what? Is 7. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's the answer to the first and the second question. That's the answer to the first and the second question. Now to the third one. They said you have other questions like that there. You have 7,439, 538, 2967. So you have to do those ones too, but those ones are quite easy. They are things you can just add and subtract. Let us go to the basic questions that are more technical, and that is Question 7 is the addition. Find the sum of 546 plus 379. You have to add them. Then subtract 85 from 769. So let's just take question 7. Question 7 says that what is the sum of 546? Find the sum of 546 and 379. 379. Those are baby works. 6 plus 9 is 15. So you have to add them. 6 plus 9 is 15. Write 5, keep 1 for this place. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. So write 2, keep 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. So that is the answer for number 7. And for number 8, you have to take away 85 from 769. So 769, you have to take away 85. Take away 85. You have to take away 85 from 769. 9 from 5, take away 5. 9 take away 5, you have 4. 6 take away 8, that is not possible, so you take away 1 from here. This becomes 6, and this becomes 16. 16 minus 8 is 8, and then 6 minus nothing, you have 684. 684, so that's the answer. So question 9 now, to question 9. Question 9 says that add 0.46 to 5.35. That's question 9. It says add 0.46 to 5.35. One thing you must know is that when you are adding decimals, one thing is necessary. The first thing is that you must ensure that decimal point aligns. Decimal point aligns. So 0.46, 0.46 plus what? Add it to 5.35. 5.35. So since they are balanced, so we don't need to annex zeros. So they are balanced. The first thing is to align decimal points. The next thing is to annex your zeros, and the next thing is to carry out your arithmetic. So just add 0.46 to 5.35. So plus 5.35. 6 plus 5 is 11. So write 1, keep 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So you write it there. Then 0 plus 5, your decimal point must also align. 0 plus 5 is 5. So that's the answer to question 9. Then question 10 says that multiply 27.25 by 40. That's question 10. Says multiply 27.25 27.25 by 40 by 40. So what you need to do is 0 times 5 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 7 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0. Now multiply by 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so you write 0. This is the block, so that's the placeholder. Now 4 times 5 is 20, write 0, keep 2, keep 2. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2, that is 10. So write 0, now keep 1. You regroup 1. 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 1, that's 29. So write 9. You are keeping 2 this time around. So you keep 2. 4 times 2 again is 8, plus 2, that is 10. So 4 times 2 is 8, then plus the 2 you kept earlier, that is 10. You see that? So that is 10, 109. So you add them all together. So you add them all together here. So you have it 0 plus your placeholder. Of course, you have 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is 9. This is 0 and this is 1. Now you discovered that I did the multiplication without considering the decimal point. So having done that, having added them without considering decimal point, you now return the place value of your decimal point. Return the place value. So you see now that the decimal point, when you multiply without considering decimal point, that means it's as though we remove our decimal point twice. So you do the same thing too for your final answer. You return it twice. So your answer becomes 1090. That's the answer. The answer is 1090. That is the answer for question 10. So you perform when you are multiplying decimals, you multiply them as though they are whole numbers. Then that is by shifting your decimal point a number of times until you have whole numbers. Then you return your decimal point back when you are done doing your solvings. So we remove decimal point from this side. You see it. This is our number earlier. So we remove decimal point to the back 2 times. Then we also add it to our answer to the front. That is to the left when you were removing, then to the right when you are adding back. So that's how to do it. You ensure that you multiply as though it's a whole number. After that, you return the decimal points to the question. Now, question 11. Question 11 says that what is the remainder when question 11 says what is the remainder when 8,837,289 when 837,289 is divided by 25. If it is divided by 25, what will be the remainder? Well, you can divide directly to get your answer, that is 837,289. You can divide it directly to get your answer, or you can also do this. You can use a rule of divisibility. Now, let's rewrite the number 837,289. Now you notice a divide here. What does it mean? Every multiple of 100 is divisible by 25. Every multiple of 100 is divisible by 25 because 100 is 25 times 4. Then that means 200 will be 25 times 8. Then 300 will be 25 times 12. So every multiple of 100 is divisible by 25. So all we need to consider is just the last two numbers. The last two numbers. So the last two number now is 89. So what is the closest multiple of 25 to 89? The closest multiple of 25 to 89 is 75. and the remainder is 14. So the remainder is 14. So that's the remainder when you divide it.